Okay. So, hello everyone. Again, good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, depending upon where you're joining from. I'm Nilanjan, and let us get started with the today's maintainers and contributors meeting. So, let me just have a quick round of attendance for all of you, just so that we can mention this here. Uh, So I think I see some new faces. Devesh, Charlotte, is this like your first meeting or have you attended this meeting before?
This is my first time.
All right. Can you just just for this sheet that we maintain for the purposes of CNCF visibility in the community, can you just state your email by me?
Yeah, sure. Can I type in the chat?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Uh, right. Meanwhile, Charlotte, hello. Uh, Charlotte, like, if would you like to just introduce yourself, maybe in the chat or here, if you'd like? Okay, no worries. We can come back to you later.
I
Okay.
pasted my email in chat.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sky Singh, hello. I think your name is Akash, right? So yeah, Akash, is this your email, right? I can just copy over this one.
Yep. That's my email.
All right. Thank you. Uh, okay. No, sorry, got the wrong one. Okay. Uh, okay. Beyond, hi Beyond. I've already added your email. And lastly, Calvin. Hey, Calvin. Just trying to get a hold of your email. Okay, I think I got that. Cool. Maybe I can just add myself as well. Just quickly get my email. Yeah, I'll maybe format this later. It should be fine. All right, cool. So yeah, we are through with the formalities. Let's actually start the meeting. So I do not have a big agenda today. We are in the transition phase right now. We are just getting started with a lot of pending tasks that have been accumulating for a while. I'm right now trying to take over this meeting and trying to just manage the community over here. So as part of that, just we'll be triaging on whatever open issues and PRs that we are having, in our repos and try to close them at priority, right? So I'm also like looking forward to your contributions, of course. So any of you, if you want, any participation in the PR review process or in the, any new issues that you want to work upon, please feel free to, get started upon that. That being said, I have a like small agenda in place. So first we'll maybe go through a little bit of update from Akash on how their LFX mentorship experience was. We'll hear from them. And then maybe I can share just a small update on the KubeCon China, right? And maybe after that, we can have an open floor for all the discussion on any of the issues, PRs, or contributions that you'd like to bring upon here. We can go through them, right? So, with that, Akash, would you be willing to share any insight that you had from your recent LFX mentorship journey?
Yeah, sure. I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Akash, also known as Sky. Sorry for the confusion over there with my name. Uh,
2 weeks.
I finished my LFX mentorship 2 weeks ago, and honestly, it was an amazing experience. So, just to summarize what my mentorship work was, it was primarily three parts. Number one, we had to build a Go SDK for LitmusChaos, which I developed, and it's shipped as well. Then we had to revamp the Chaos CI lib to now use this Go SDK, which was actually a big refactoring process. Pretty much, we rewrote the entire repository and all of the implementation. And then the third task was to also update the GitHub Actions and the GitLab CI YAML files to now use the newly developed or newly refactored Chaos CI lib, right? So this was actually a pretty fun experience. I got to learn a lot about how Litmus Chaos and how chaos engineering works. And again, thanks to my mentors Shubham and Vedant for helping me through this. And right now, as of now, all of the PRs are merged. I think there is one PR left for the GitHub Actions one. I think Vedant is yet to take a look at it. I mean, we had the review done and it was good to go. I think he may have some formality to check in into what's the issue there. So I'll follow up with him on why that is not merged yet. But apart from that, yeah, it was an amazing experience working with the Litmus Kiosk community. And if in the future there is any improvements needed to either of these repositories, right, please feel free to ping me. I'll be more than happy to maintain these moving forward. So yeah, thanks community.
Awesome. That's really great to hear, Akash. And thank you so much for all your contributions. It's really delightful to see each term of LFX mentees, bringing in so many new great changes and, slowly becoming from contributors to maintainers. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to having more contributions from you, perhaps, and really looking forward to have you as a community member as well. So let me know, any sort of more contributions if you're looking forward to, or any sort of, pivotal role that you would like to, if you would like to maintain a certain aspect or like, certain repo or a certain code base, feel free to, work with the maintainers for that. So sure. Thank you so much, Akash. I think we have one more mentee. I don't see him here today, so maybe next time, next call, we can take it up. So here's a amazing blog that has been also been shared by Akash. I'll just leave the link of this blog in the chat for anyone who wants to go in depth into what Akash achieved as part of this LFX mentorship. So thank you again, Akash, for all your contributions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. So moving forward with our agenda, again, so Shayan, you must have seen Shayan before. He's right now in China, so he's attending KubeCon China. So I do not have like many updates. Maybe we'll hear from him once he's back and once he joins the community meetings again. But essentially, he's giving a talk over there on. How LitmusChaos is being used in the API 6 project, which is essentially a network gateway, right? It's an open source network gateway. So he's giving a talk with Jintao Zhang on how to make network gateways more resilient using LitmusChaos. So yeah, we'll hear more from him once he's back. So looking forward to it. So that sort of concludes the formal agenda that I had for this meeting. With that, I'd like to open the floor for any sort of questions or any sort of other discussions that you would like to bring upon on the PRs or the issues or the suggestions, RFCs, anything that you have in your mind. So I see Bjorn, I see Calvin, or anyone else. Feel free to, bring it up.
Yeah, hello. So a short update from me. I saw your comment earlier today, Nilanjan, on my PR on the JVM fault injection that I'm slowly working on. So I've just moved that from the Litmus Go repository to the test tools repository.
Oh, I see.
New pull request.
Sure.
And I think I mentioned you there. So
Okay.
looking forward to comments on it.
Sure thing. We'll start the reviews on this part. I mean, we have been a little bit inactive right now in the community. We acknowledge that, but yeah, we are trying to triage all the open PRs and the issues ASAP. So yeah, this we'll try to get back to you very soon on this. Thank you
Yep.
again so much for all your contributions. So, folks who want to know about like this PR, Beyond has been working on a JVM faults for LitmusChaos. So this will give us the functionality of injecting faults on an application level into Java applications via the JVM. So he has, in detail, I think, explained how this process works as part of an older meeting, I think on April 24th. So do check out if you want to understand how it really works. So this again the phase one of it, where he has really added the core functionality of how the fault injection will work. So the Java code for tapping into the JVM bit of it. So
Yeah,
it's
so
yeah, sure. You can go ahead.
first of all, it's just CPU and memory consumption, and then possibly it might in the future build on it. But we'll see if this is something that would be useful.
Sure.
I have a question. I'm not familiar at all with GVM, but do you think this type of distribution will be compatible with Quarkus?
Sorry, you didn't catch that with.
Yeah, I was asking if those JVM distribution could be compatible with Quarkus from Red Hat. I have no idea how it works behind the scenes. So
I am not familiar with that. What with the JVM is the Java Virtual Machine, so this would work with anything that's running on a Java Virtual Machine, but otherwise it would not be compatible.
Yeah, pardon my ignorance, Calvin. Can you just maybe write the name of the tool that you're mentioning in the chat? I'm actually not able to understand that.
yeah, for sure. I will write it in the chat.
Yeah.
It's Quarkus. It's Quarkus. It's
Okay.
also Java JVM, but developed by Red Hat,
Red Hat.
where it's more, as I understand it, because I don't know anything at all, is to be more cloud compatible and for Kubernetes workload.
Sure. Even I'm not much aware of Quarkus, but I mean, as Bjorn mentioned, this tool shall work with any sort of JVM that is running, right? So JVM again just runs as a like process in your Linux, machine. So it can tap into any PID and sort of target using the JVM APIs. So if the Quarkus exposes any sort of like JVM PIDs, it should be able to tap into it. That's the idea.
Okay, I will look into it.
Awesome. Sure. Cool. Any other issues that we would like to bring upon?
Hello, this is Aditya.
Yeah.
I'm working with Flipkart. We are integrating LitmusChaos into our Chaos suite. So I went through the Litmus core repo and I pinged you in the Slack channel regarding one of the issues recently.
Yes. Sure.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you passed some comments regarding ensuring backward compatibility. I've incorporated those. Maybe you could have a look and come back.
Certainly, Aditya. Thank you so much for your contributions. Your message was well received. We are just taking a look at it. I think I looked at the PR. It looks good for the most part. I'll just properly take a look and maybe ask the other maintainers to also sort of take a look. And yeah, we'll be merging it very soon. It's a small PR. It should get merged pretty quickly.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, just one request, Aditya. Can you please, mention your email ID in the chat? We are just, keeping a sort of attendance for all the folks who joined.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you.
I've written it down.
All right. Thank you so much. Sure. Any other issues that you have? I mean, you can also mention any issues that you're facing while using LitmusChaos. We can, discuss on that, or any potential fixes and so on.
Maybe something one on my side, so which is, and let's say if people have comment, I'm interested in it because I'm not sure it's the right type approach. So I will share the link of the PR in the chat,
All right.
which is related to an issue that can happen during network chaos
Yeah,
when a pod can be restarted. Let's say the issue is that the network chaos use the processor ID to inject and clean up the description, but in the rare case that the pod restarts, there is a chance that the processor ID change. And so that's why for the moment in the PR, the proposal I have, but I'm not sure it's the correct one, is to try to identify the network namespace instead of directly the processor ID to clean up and inject the description
yeah.
on it. So I don't know if anybody have any other idea or opinion on this.
Yeah, even I was wondering like why we were not able to derive it using the nsenter command. With as you have mentioned with the IP netns command, it's working. That's the expectation, right? So with the nsenter also, if we are just providing the PID, we should be able to tap into all the namespaces. We are not providing here which namespace in particular, so it should be able to tap into the network namespace as well. At least it used to be in that case. But this seems like, one such like sub case where we are not able to do so. So even I was interested, like why we are not able to, sort of find it. So I definitely like took a look at your PR also. It looks good in like principle, but I'm still sort of wondering like, how is IPNetNS able to solve it while the NS Center is not able to, right? So what we'll do is maybe I'll just talk with the other maintainers as well, like Shubham. He's not present here today, or maybe I would have, discussed it with him regarding what could be the other reasons. We'll update here maybe in this issue as well and in this PR as well, right? If we find anything. So I'm just putting like this in a gentle hold for now. We'll just try to gather some more information about this, right? We'll maybe also ask Ganto really little bit about his environment, right? So it could be based on some particular CRI or some particular Kubernetes or like container version. We'll just try to, try it a little bit more. Hope that sounds good, Calvin.
Yeah, it's sound good. It sound good. Maybe
Yeah,
the network space is not available there, but
yeah, right. But yeah, I mean, thank you so much for, paying attention to this and raising the PR. Really appreciate it. We'll work together on this. All right. Sure.
okay. And maybe also another point to raise, and maybe we need to open a pull request for this. But it seems that some of the PR are blocked due to some trivial issue. So let's say some dependency.
Is
That's
it in
probably need to.
repo?
But for example, the one I sent you, it's blocked by a trivial issue. But even the pull request on the main one, Litmus, there is some
Yeah,
issue related, I think, to dependence. So probably there is some cleanup to be done in the dependency.
Yes, right. I mean, it's been a while actually that we have fixed the vulnerability. So we shall, make separate issue out of this and fix all the vulnerabilities that we have. So it's all right. I mean, we'll just maybe allow the merging of your peer. That should be fine. We'll just have some overrides for that. But this separate issue, actually, maybe if someone from us in the community can take this up to fix all the vulnerabilities in the respective packages that we are importing, that will be really good. So probably I'll just create an issue for this and also float it around in the Litmus Dev channel. Anyone, if we are getting any contributors for this, that's good. Or maybe we'll just try to prioritize this as soon as we can. As you can see, I mean, there are a few vulnerabilities, not too many, way too many, but yeah, some critical vulnerabilities that we should fix. All right. Sure. We'll make sure that your PR goes through. Should we, decide to take it up? All right. Thank you so much for your contributions, Calvin. Anyone else, would they like to bring up any other issues?
Hello.
Yes, Devesh.
Um, Sorry, I'm actually a beginner. I'm a student right now in fourth year. I don't know anything about LitmusChaos, like how does it work or what does it do in depth. Uh, I recently got to know about LitmusChaos and LFX mentorship from one of the mentees, Janvi Alekar, who was also working as a mentee in LitmusChaos. So actually, I was also interested. Like, I don't know anything about how does it work, to be honest, but I would be very happy if you could point me to some resources regarding um, like what are the prerequisites and what all things do I need to know in order to contribute to this project.
Okay, sure. Maybe we can coordinate over Slack regarding this. I mean, we'll be slightly deviating from the meeting topic, but general
Okay,
introduction to, what Litmus Chaos is. It's a open source cloud native chaos engineering framework, which helps you
okay,
find vulnerabilities in your cloud native software. Um,
right.
Essentially, we perform some experiments, like we hypothesize a certain scenario involving a certain
Hmm.
number of faults, or basically, we hypothesize a certain degree of failure should be
Hmm.
introduced into a system and then check whether it is able to sustain that failure or not. So it's
Right,
sort of, builds upon the philosophy of failure testing, but we try to scale it further from that. We try to incorporate all the aspects of the system and try to make it more distributed in that sense. So some of the good resource to get started, of course, will be the documentation, of course. Please take a look at the documentation. You should be able to understand how exactly Litmus Chaos works, what are the different components on top of it. You should have at least a functional understanding of how Kubernetes work before that. And most of our code base is in Golang for the backend, and the UI is written in React, right? So there are
okay,
various components. You will be able to understand like how they work together using the after you go through the documentation. So go through the
right.
documentation and feel free to ask any questions in the channel. We will be trying our best to answer them as well. And yeah, if you want to contribute, I mean, as you were mentioning, you want to be a part of the LFX mentorship, you should
Yeah,
understand at least some aspects of the project. So just feel free to, go through the different issues that we have. Um, you should be able to find them into the main repo, that is a Litmus Chaos Litmus repo. So feel free to try something that maybe is in your domain. So if you want to work in the UI, just feel free to take a look at the UI issues. And similarly,
right, right.
to work in the backend, we have like the core or the like data plane as well as the control plane. So wherever you want to contribute, feel free to just get started with that. So there are other maintainers, there are other contributors who will help you along the way.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Devesh.
Thank you very much for answering my query.
Yeah, no worries. Sure. Any other questions, folks, that you have regarding your PRs issues, anything at all that you would like to bring up? Charlotte, anything from you? would you like to introduce yourself if it's a good time?
Me?
No, Charlotte.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. All right, never mind. Maybe sometime in the future. Sure. Uh, all right. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sure. I think with that, we can wrap up today's meeting. So, Calvin, do you have anything?
No, it just I was I was planning to say goodbye if the meeting was closed. Because crazy.
All right, no worries. Sure. So thank you so much for joining, everyone. If at all you want, we also have the community meeting next week in Friday. So please join the community meeting for more general updates for the community. And again, we'll be having the contributors meeting on the next to next week on Thursday in the same time as it says here, right? Second and fourth Thursday of each month. So we'll see you at that time. Hopefully, we'll be able to triage some of the issues and PRs that you folks have been so painstakingly working on. And I'll share more updates on the channel as they come. And feel free to ask any questions on the channel, right? So yeah, hopefully, yeah, hopefully I've been able to answer your queries. So yeah, see you all maybe next week. Have a good rest of the week. Thank you.
Thank you, people.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.